I'm sure you've probably heard the expression, never let them see you sweat. And yeah, that's probably a good idea sometimes, but not in my area of expertise, which is public speaking excellence. So let me tell you about a client of mine. I'm going to call him Venkat. Venkat is a high-level executive, and he came to me because he had just been newly promoted, and he was having to give more and more and more presentations. And he was scared. He was scared because he knew that great leaders are also great speakers. And he really, really, really wanted to be a great speaker. But there was this teeny tiny little problem. He sweats. So this is how he put it to me. He said, well, I start out, I'm just fine, everything's going really well, and then I start, something will come along to throw me. And then I get nervous, and then when I get nervous, I start to sweat. And when I feel that very first little teeny drop of sweat going down my forehead, I get even more nervous, and then I sweat even more. And now I'm like sweating buckets, and I'm getting even more nervous. And now I'm thinking, oh my God, the audience is looking at me and they're thinking, oh my God, he's sweating buckets. He's really, really nervous. And now it's like it's totally downhill from there. I don't know what to do. So I said, Venkat, here's what I suggest. Go out and get yourself a really beautiful, colorful, absorbent handkerchief. And then fold it up, put it in your pocket. Then I want you to stand in front of a mirror and start to talk. And then pull that handkerchief out of your pocket and blot your face. Just blot your face. And just be careful you don't hide your face or your mouth. And then take that handkerchief and then just put it right back in your pocket. And then practice that move over and over and over again until it becomes second nature. And then, the next time you speak, take the handkerchief with you. And at the first drop of sweat, pull it out of your pocket and blot your face. And Venkat looked at me like it was absolutely nutty. But God loved this guy. He went and he did it anyway. He got the handkerchief. He practiced with the handkerchief. And the next time he came to visit me, he said, Eleni, I took the handkerchief with me to my last presentation. And when I felt that very first little drop of sweat go trickling down my forehead, I pulled that handkerchief out and I started to blot it. And the most amazing thing happened. I didn't sweat as much. I said, Venkat, it's because you did a couple of things really right. First of all, you called out the 500-pound gorilla in the room, your sweat. It's like you went, oh yeah, I'm sweating, big deal. And then you did something about it. You took action. And when you take action, your fear diminishes and you sweat less. So think about that for a minute. I mean, have you ever been in front of an audience when something, I don't know, just threw you for a loop, and then your nerves kicked in, and I don't know, maybe your knees started to tremble or your face to flush, or maybe you sweat like Venkat. The temptation in that icky, awful moment of vulnerability, right, is to take those uncomfortable feelings of shame and fear and to just push them off into a corner where I guarantee you they will fester and grow. A better thing to do is to do what Venkat did, which is to acknowledge what's so and take action. Acknowledge what's so and take action. Because when you drag your fear and your shame out into the light of day, it loses its power over you. And then you're free. Free to use your words to change your world.